He sure was running his mouth out there. Pathetic. I'll put that dog in his place soon enough. No one has ever been able to land a hit on this handsome face. Yeah, that's why that dog out there called me a pretty boy. Did you see the way his girl was looking at me? I think that dog took it personally. He better have his head in the game. Don't worry, Frank. I'll be just fine. No one's beaten me yet. Yeah, I'm sure the reporters are lining up ready for pre-fight interviews. All right, I'm ready. Let's get out there. Hey, I wondered if you'd be here today. You're hanging back away from the main stage. Don't you want a front row seat to this event? You don't like being near those shady reporters. I can hardly blame you. I've never been a fan of them either. Yes, that's exactly the reason why I never let any of them interview me. Only you. Hey, Frank. Seat her in her box. She'll have a better view from there. And then maybe afterwards, we could have an interview. So suspicious. You better jump on this offer. I'm sure your boss wouldn't like it if she found out you had a chance to interview me and then gave it away. It'll be an easy way to score some points with her. Isn't she a big fan of me? She may be tough when it comes to work, but she's a huge fangirl at the events. Well, I got an ass to kick, so enjoy the fight. I'll see you soon. Well, would you look at that? Even the fans of that dog are excited to see me. Don't worry, he won't be able to land a single hit. I'll knock him out cold in just a matter of seconds. All bark, no bite. And just as I promised Frank, not a single mark on my face. Where is she? There you are. I'm going to get cleaned up, but I'll meet you upstairs for my interview. Go ahead and say it. I can see something is on your mind. Why am I giving her an interview? I know. I don't do many interviews, and I try to avoid them when I can. But she's good people. She doesn't work for some trashy magazine wanting to sell dirt on me. She's just a woman trying to do her job. She's been to a few of my fights, and I've always noticed her. Such a hard-working girl. Don't worry, Frank. I won't let her figure out anything I don't want her to know. You've been saying for months now that I have to at least do a few more interviews. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, don't worry. It's all gonna be fine. I need to get cleaned up before talking to her though. Did you enjoy the fight? Oh, I know. My coach has been talking my ear off about how they'll be watching replays of it for years to come. He's very proud. How was the view from where you were sitting? And how were you treated? Good. Glad to hear it. I'm sure you have questions as to why I decided to give you an interview. I would much prefer sitting down and talking with you than any of them. A person's actions and reputation spreads like a wildfire in this community. They truly think we don't discuss the way reporters act. They don't know we know them by name. But enough about them. I want to talk to you. I know I sprung this on you suddenly, so I don't expect you to have all the questions you want to ask ready to go. So how about this? I'll let you have more opportunities to interview me, to ask me any question you wish, but I reserve the right not to answer. Does that sound fair to you? Excellent. How is it that no one has ever been able to land a hit on my face? The answer is simple. I am quicker than them. Growing up wasn't easy. I was, well, I had a rough childhood, if you will. Had to dodge more things than just fists. So, you could say I'm used to it. My family wasn't the best, and I don't talk about them often. I don't wish to give them any kind of spotlight. They sure as hell don't deserve any kind of attention. I've always believed in never rewarding bad behavior. That's why I'm very selective on who I choose to interview me. You conduct yourself with respect, and equally you treat others the same. I've been known to be very confident. But it's all earned, I assure you. You and I, we have known each other for a while now. I always flirt with you. You give me a witty reply. Our eyes always linger on one another. The other reporters have noticed. That's why they've been giving you a hard time. I'm sorry that my attraction to you have caused you any distress, but I wanted to tell you that you're breathtaking. No witty reply this time. You've never averted your gaze before. Ha! For such a big man, I must admit I find myself shaking when your eyes aren't on me. No, this is no game. I want you, but only if you want me back. I'd love the opportunity to interview you. Find out what you like, what excites you, what makes your heart race. Would you let me find out?